Okay, why I bought a 911? Well, I've always liked them. When I was younger, one of my first jobs from school was working in the car sales industry on second-hand car pitches. I remember some of the lads I used to work for used to turn up in these cars. I remember one in particular, one of the car dealers bought a red, would have been a 930, 911. I'm talking late 90s, probably about 1986 now, that car, he bought that car, and he was a few years old then maybe. I remember another car dealer had a blue Targa, and then I think I was about 25. I was never really into cars. I was into cars, but I had some nice cars, but it wasn't like the be all and end all. And then I was about 22 or 23. I drove a 911 Turbo, and that probably would have been a 930 Turbo, a white. I remember it being a white one. And I was on Hyde Road in Manchester at this set of traffic lights, and I set off, and it was a little bit wet, and I remember spinning it round right in the middle of this junction. Luckily everything was alright, and I just carried on, a little bit shook up. And then when I was about 30, I had use of a 996, a brand new 996. It was a hire car that a friend of mine had got, due to an insurance claim. And we ended up with this car for about 3 months after we needed it, and the hire company never asked for it back. So basically I got use of it. My friend let me use it for about maybe 2 months. I remember it being a red 996, so I think it had black leather, and that to me then was that was like the dog's bollocks, if you like. I love that car. I only had it for a short time. And then fast forward, got married, got kid. Never really had a nice car for many years. And this year I was buying a TT. I thought I'll save up for an Audi TT. And I got about 10 grand together. I was getting ridiculed by a friend. I'll just call him ST. He'll know who he is. Saying, don't get a TT. Or he's basically calling me a hairdresser if I get a TT. Calling it a hairdresser's car. So, by pure chance, I came into a little bit extra money. And I was actually looking at 911s for a couple of years previous to this year, but they were just a little bit out of the price range, and managed to scrape some more money together, and decided, fuck it, I'm going to buy one. And that's how I ended up here. I'd wanted one for years. I always loved them. They're very iconic cars. I think most car men would like one secretly, even though they say they wouldn't, some of them. I think it's the car that everybody wants, and I'm very happy with it, and that was how I ended up buying a 911. Thank you.